Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Please continue to pray for me by leaving a dislike on this video, by singing along with me, gesturing, and then leaving a dislike on this video. I had a video that got 4 dislikes earlier this week, and it brought me some good luck actually. I had a good conversation with a girl at a board game meetup that I liked. I had some good fortunes at work too. I'll talk about that in a second, but let's sing along in a moment of prayer and hit that dislike button, please. Let's sing along with me. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Well, today is August 1st, 2024. August historically has not been the best month of my life, and so I need your prayers to hopefully turn things around this year. And also, we're coming up to the holiday season, obviously. Last Thanksgiving was a terrible time in my life. I was lost in my life, and I was burnt out, and I didn't have anything to do during the Thanksgiving holidays. I felt very lonely, very lost, very burnt out. I want to turn things around this year. I'm making it a goal by this Thanksgiving. I want to make enough money on my art projects that I technically don't need to keep my job at the community college, but I'll still keep the job. And the reason for that is that I want to be able to go to that job with an FU kind of attitude. I mean, not to the point that I'll actually say FU to anybody, but with the attitude that I could walk out the door any moment. And that way I can be in complete control of the job. Now, why do I want to do that? Well, the reason being that I haven't had a real vacation in 5 years. Like I'll go away for a staycation in the Phoenix area, but on the back of my mind is always what my students are up to, and always checking my phone, my emails. I haven't had a real peace in 5 years' time, and I hope to change that. I was just thinking about previous Thanksgivings when I was a little bit more carefree. I was living with my family. I haven't had a Thanksgiving like that in decades. And I was talking to one of my students last Thanksgiving and what he did at his family's home, and it just made me miss all of that. And I think I can have some of that back if I had something with my art career, right? So please continue to pray for that. The other thing I like to do, and I got a big wake up call earlier this year. I was sick with COVID-19, and obviously you guys know I have an auto-romantic relationship with myself. The problem is I didn't have somebody to cook for me, and I was very lost as a result of all of that, right? COVID-19 is tough enough, right? You're out of the office, you don't have enough energy to do anything, right? I was barely doing anything with my art projects either, so that's a big loss already. And then to be bedridden and not have somebody to cook for you. So I was thinking about some other people that I know who are solosexual, right? So at the time, Kelly Clarkson turned 42 years old this year. That was about the same time I was battling the illness. And I thought to myself, how would she handle it? And it hit me, she has a lot of money. And that's what inspired me. After I made a recovery from the COVID-19, thinking about that was really what propelled me to where I am with the art projects. I poured almost a ton of bismuth after that in a very, very rapid succession, right? Because I wanted to escape all that. Hopefully, by the next time I get COVID-19, right? Hopefully that will be less of a problem. I mean, it still would have been nice to have somebody cook for me, but the next best thing is to be able to order the best meal on Uber Eats that I can, right? All right, and so please pray for good health, acceptance for being solosexual, right? There's a lot of headwinds when you're solosexual, right? You might be happy with your relationship, but you run into COVID-19, you run into not having a second income to fall back on, you run into housing discrimination, just a lot of headwinds that you have to push through, right? Some good health, acceptance for being solosexual, my art career, and a real Thanksgiving this year. We got 3 more months to go, but a real Thanksgiving break this year. This is the Meter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Meter Dislike Show. Please pray for me by disliking. Bum 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 bum. Please sing along and pray for me. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum, 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 bum.